Hi guys, welcome back to the Elate YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Sania and I review a lot of sustainable makeup. Today's video is going to be a full face of Mob Beauty. If you're new here, I hope you will consider subscribing and sticking around for more videos. Let's go ahead and get into a full face of Mob Beauty. Mob Beauty does not have a primer as of yet, but I did pick up a full size of the Ceramide Blurring Foundation. I had previously had a bunch of these little samples to try and find my perfect shade, and I concluded that I can wear Pink 20 and Neutral 20 pretty evenly. I have neutral leaning cool skin, so both of those colors work fine for me. I tend to prefer a little bit more of a neutral shade on my skin, so I went ahead and picked up the Mob Foundation in the shade Neutral 20. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this on my arm so you guys can see what it looks like, but the actual formulation of this is extremely creamy. It's a little bit thick, and this is what the shade looks like. So compared to my wrist, it's the tiniest bit darker, but when you blend it out on my face with blush and everything else, it looks pretty natural. So that's the shade swatched on my face. My face has a lot of redness underlying, so neutral foundations tend to match my neck pretty well. Just for fun, I'm going to use a different brush. This is from Real Techniques. It's their 110 flat foundation brush, and it's like a spatula. I'm going to take this, kind of drag a bit of foundation, and then it definitely gives you like a nice even amount all over an area of your face, and I like how the brush fits in perfectly to the pan to pick up product. The coverage level of this foundation is medium buildable, and the finish is, I would say, satin to slightly matte. I feel like this brush definitely is good to kind of get product on your face, but then you kind of want to use something else to blend it out. I don't hate it. The look that I'm going to be going for with these products is a little bit more full glam. I've been really working on my full glam makeup because I always feel like in person it will look like a very good, very kind of nice full coverage makeup look, and then on camera it looks so natural. So I'm gonna really try and pack it on. I've been watching a lot of full glam makeup tutorials. There's this this one creator that she does like it's almost like club full glam makeup. She works as a bottle girl in California, and so she will show like her very full beat makeup pre-work, and she always looks flawless. And I've just been really like interested in trying that style of makeup. The way that she and other creators kind of layer different products on top of each other to get the most coverage is like so fascinating to me. So I look a little ghostly, but all of my redness and stuff is covered, which that's kind of what I wanted. I forgot to tell you guys, I already had prepped my skin. I just applied skincare, and then I put just the Elate Prep Priming Serum on my skin that I always use. Mob Beauty doesn't have a primer right now. I'm hoping that they come out with a primer, a setting spray. I want them to do brows, everything. I'll buy it all. So that is what a very solid layer of the blurring ceramide foundation looks like on. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows really quick. This is, again, not Mob Beauty, it's just Mineral Fusion, but we'll speed through this part. Okay, so keeping with the cream theme, I'm looking a little insane. I look like friggin' Mr. Bean right now. I'm gonna go in with 3 cream products from Mob. First, I'm gonna go in with my M80 cream bronzer. This shade is so well loved. Obviously, I've hit serious pan on it. I use it in almost every video. This formula is so pigmented and creamy. I love the way that it blends. I think they have 4 or 5 shades of this, so I feel like there's something for most people. And this M80 shade is just the perfect rosy taupe bronzer. And the pigment is insane. I'm gonna take a little bit of the M112 Cream Eye. This is like a crazy good contour shade for fair skin. And I'm just gonna press that right here. Like the hollows of my face. And then I'm gonna take a little bit down the sides of my nose. And a little bit under my lip to create pout. I'm gonna wipe off this brush and then just try to blend all of those areas out. I'm gonna take the littlest, teeniest bit of that contour shade and line my upper lip. It's so pigmented. Look at that. it just creates a nice little shadow. And it makes my upper lip look so pouty. Continuing on with creams, I am going to go in with a new product to me. I picked up the Mob Beauty Cream Blush. This is in the shade M72. It's like this beautiful rosy tone. I was trying to keep everything kind of cohesive and like neutral looking because I wanted to do something a little bit more colorful on the eyes. So I'm going to take this on a flat brush, and I haven't put this on my face yet, but just based off of the swatches, yeah, that's so cute. The pigment is, oh my god. I'm trying to be really light-handed with this so I don't go overboard, but I might end up going overboard. I do love a very blushy look. And I'm kind of trying to take it under my eye a little bit because I feel like it looks pretty when you have like a flush across the center of your face. I'm trying to go kind of heavy-handed with it right now because I feel like if I do it light, in person it's gonna look pretty, but on camera it's gonna look like I'm not wearing any makeup, and I want full glam, you know? Let's do more. This is crazy. I don't know if I've put on this much blush on camera since I did that editorial style blush look like years ago. Oh. Uh-oh. My makeup is like separating on one side. I don't know if you can see it, but right here, it's like pilling a little, just the tiniest bit. I think I might have done too much. I don't know. Let me do lips really quick and let my face rest for a second. I am going to go in with, you know, the usual culprit, the Mob 1990 lip pencil. You can see how like teeny this is from just being sharpened to death. This is the most perfect cool tone neutral. And I overline my upper lip. I have a double lip line on my upper lip, so it looks kind of funny if I only line where my lip has color. I line the shape that my lips come out with, if that makes sense. And then same thing with my lower lip. I overline in the center and then just do my natural lip line over here. Is this color not to die for? It's crazy. So I'm gonna add the highlight now. So this is the M130 Sparkle Balm. I'm gonna be careful opening this because mine actually falls out of the container. But this has such an interesting, like, creamy baked formula. It's extremely pigmented, but it is a little bit like sparkly. I mean, it's called the Sparkle Balm for heaven's sakes. So it's not like I am disappointed by that, but if you are not into like there being a shimmer presence, like a almost, it's not glittery, it's not that chunky, but almost like a glittery presence on your skin, then you might not like this. It's got like a wet effect almost. It's really, it's pretty. It's just kind of like, it's a look, you know what I mean? Like you have to be trying to do this. Let's see if things are still separating. No, that looks like it's behaving itself. Cool. They have a few shades of this as well. This is just the one that looked kind of intriguing to me. They also have, it's called like their hyaluronic highlight balm. I don't know anything about that formula. I kind of thought it might be redundant for me to buy that if I already have the Sparkle Balm, but I will probably eventually try that formula. Now that we have creams on our face, I am gonna go in with some powders. So first, let's do the powder bronzer. So this is the M36 powder bronzer from Mob, and it has a very rosy tone to it, which I love. I'm gonna take it on a big fluffy brush and just kind of set the area that I put bronzer. These are very pigmented. So I kind of try to be a little bit gingerly with it. And then I'm going to take the tiniest bit down here so that hopefully things don't look so stark. I really love the way that my makeup looks when I layer products like this, a cream and then a powder on top. I feel like it produces the actual full glam that I've been desiring for a while. Next powder is going to be a powder blush. So this is the Mob Beauty M19 blush. I tried to pick something that was close-ish to the color of the cream blush, but I didn't really succeed. This is a little bit more peachy orange, so I'm going to be very, very light with it because I don't want it to turn my whole face orange because everything turns peach on me. That looks good. Okay, now for eyes. I have filmed other videos with different Mob Cream Clay eyeshadows, but today I wanted to keep it kind of bright and light, and so I'm going to be using the Mob M142 Cream Eye. This is like a sagey green color. I'll swatch it. This formula is very pigmented, so it goes on like a very pigmented cream, like almost there's like no sheerness to the base. It's very saturated in color, and it blends out super well, but you do need to set it, especially if you have oily eyelids, which I don't, but I still have to set these. The pigment payout is absolutely insane though. So I'm going to take a flat shader brush, which is just my preferred method of applying these. And I'm going to do just like a wash of color. Mop Beauty has a powder eyeshadow formula that I have not tried. I have it kind of on my to-do list to try that in the future. It really intrigues me, and some of their colors are pretty bold, but I find that their boldest, brightest, most interesting colors are in their cream clay formula. I don't know if this shade is in collaboration with anyone. I think this might just be one of their regular shades. But to me, this is like such a beautiful like spring color. Even though it's literally November. It's crazy. That's so fun. I'm gonna go over the edge with just like a fluffy blending brush. Just to kind of try and diffuse things. Okay, so now I'm going to set the eyes with my Mob Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This comes in cardboard, which is super good, super sustainable. I'm gonna take like a light dusting. They have several shades of this powder as well, including a pink one. I have the pink. I was hoping to be able to use it as like a brightening shade under my eyes, but it is too deep for my skin. If you have like medium to dark to deep skin, I feel like it would really be beautiful under eye. For me, it's more of like a setting powder for this area, just to mattify, but it doesn't, it darkens my under eye, if anything. So that's the eyes set. I am gonna go under, like in my inner corner a little bit with some of the Sparkle Balm, and then I'm gonna set underneath my eyes. I just feel like it needs a little bit of something right there. The Sparkle Balm formula is so interesting because when you first get it, it's like a baked, dry formula, but if you kind of break through the top layer, it becomes like a creamy, like I don't know if you can tell, but like this part is really like dry, but then this part is like it's like squishy almost. It's wet. It's a very interesting formula. Taking a little bit more of the translucent powder and a little Sonia Kashuk sponge, I'm gonna load up my powder puff and then tap the excess in my hand and then go under the eye just to kind of clean up that area. This powder for me has like the most beautiful blurring effect. I have really dry skin and I don't feel like it makes me look more dry ever. I don't think I'm going to do eyeliner with this look. I think it's kind of pretty the way that it is. But I am going to do a lip. So Mob Beauty, I already have the 1990 lip liner on, and to me this is like a perfect stopping point for lips. It has a really comfortable lightweight matte finish, but I want something with a little more shine to kind of balance out the glow that I'm getting on my cheeks. I'm gonna do the Mob Beauty M139 lip balm. This is like a cool toned nude shade. It's like beigey, a beigey nude. It's got a lot of pigment to it, super beautiful, super comfortable. I love that Mob Beauty's refills for their lipsticks are just cardboard, but they're still functional. Like you don't have to buy the black plastic lipstick holder if you don't want to. All right, I'm gonna put on some mascara. I didn't buy the Mob Beauty mascara. I have a lot of mascara in my collection right now and I don't want to be wasteful. So I'm almost done with the Sochi mascara refill that I've been using. So I'm gonna throw this on really quick. It's my favorite right now. But hopefully you guys aren't too mad that I didn't use the mascara. Alright, so this is the full glam, full face almost look of Mob Beauty. I have some thoughts, so I'm going to zoom you guys really, really far in and let you see what my skin looks like, because parts of my skin are like the makeup is separating really bad, and I don't know if it's a primer issue, like this primer doesn't work with that foundation, but I want to say I've used this primer when I used the foundation sample and it didn't have a problem. Maybe it was something about my skin prep, I don't know, but my forehead looks absolutely awful and it never does. So it's like settling into these lines that I have and it just looks really, really, really dry. The cheek area looks beautiful. I have absolutely no qualms about the way my cheeks look. The contour is snatched. My lips look amazing. It's literally just like my forehead and a little bit on my nose is like separating. The eyes look really great. My brows and mascara are not mob, so who cares about that? But yeah, most of these products I think are absolute bangers. The cheek products, I feel like everybody could probably get along pretty well with the Mob Cream Clay Bronzer, Cream Clay Blush, the Powder Bronzer, Powder Blush. I feel like those are kind of universal pleasers. The Blurring Ceramide Foundation I need to mess with a little bit more with different combos of primers and see what it's doing. I also have been doing a lot of actives in my skincare lately and my skin might be kind of peeling, so I'm not going to hold it against their foundation as of yet. I'm going to see in the future what that foundation does, but this is a pretty dang good look. I really enjoyed the process of putting this makeup on. It's easy and fun. It's not difficult. It's pretty uncomplaining, especially when you pair it with makeup that it's meant to go with. This is the look, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what makeup video you want to see next. I am planning on doing a full face of Typology Beauty. There's apparently been a lot of sponsored content and people want to know the real tea, so I will have that up within the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping. But let me know what else you want to see on my channel, and thank you so much for sticking around and watching. If you watched all the way to the end, I want you to let me know down in a comment below. You're going to get a bonus entry in my 100 subscriber giveaway. So when we hit 100 subs, I'm going to be doing a giveaway over on my Instagram probably. I might post it over here or do a video about it, I'm not sure, but you have to be subscribed to enter. And I'm going to be giving away a bunch of makeup goodies to say thank you for supporting my channel. I'm so excited to see who wins because it's going to be a little surprise at the end. But that is it for today's video, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.